Boys, I have a confession. I am excited for Marathon. And yes, I know I probably shouldn't be, and that makes me possibly the biggest sucker in the history of gaming, but I can't help it. To give some context, I am recording this before the Server Slam free weekend thingy, but I just want to quickly get my thoughts out there, share why I'm hyped, and just maybe give you some reasons why it's okay to feel excited if you do. So why am I making this video? Personally, I think that the coverage around Marathon has been skewed a little too far into the realm of negativity, and it seems like a lot of content creators online are getting hate simply for saying that they are interested in the game. Seriously, any positive view on this game, oh, you have to be paid off, you're a shill, etc. Guys, I wish I was getting paid by Bungie. I'm not. I just think that the game looks cool. But that's not the common sentiment we see with most people online. Whatever the opposite of glazing or meat riding is, that's what everyone seems to be doing. And for me, it's getting a little exhausting, so I wanted to offer up a different take since my view on this whole thing is different than other people who make videos. Now up front, to be clear, I do think that there are some valid reasons to skip out on playing this game. I know that some people are not fans of how the game looks, even after the recent delay and visual overhaul. And I honestly think if we know anything about art, it's that sometimes it gets lifted from Twitter. Wait, I mean sometimes people's taste in art is subjective. I personally think that the art style is refreshing and interesting and a nice change of pace from most games out there, but I understand if it's not your cup of tea. That said, anything from feeling uncomfortable with the whole art asset plagiarism fiasco to how Bungie has handled their employees and game development in recent years, or even just thinking that the game doesn't look fun for you. All of these are valid concerns and valid reasons not to be interested in Marathon. Even on a personal level, as a previous huge fan of Destiny, watching these devs give us less and less every update while monetizing more and more left me with a bad taste in my mouth and kind of forced me to take a break from this series that I once loved after I rolled the credits in the final shape. So I'm understanding if this is not your thing. More power to you, vote with your wallet and all that good stuff. And I'm definitely not here to try and tell you that you need to ignore every bad thing about this game. I'm not here to white knight a game that I haven't even played yet. But at the end of the day, I have to be honest with myself, and even though my logic brain is trying to resist, I can't help but admit that deep down in my heart of hearts, I am looking forward to checking out Marathon. For me personally, I think it's a perfect storm of things that is kind of drawing me into the game. For one, I still have a ton of nostalgia for the old days of playing Halo with my college roommates and the Destiny series. So to be able to slip back into the comfortable gunplay and storytelling of a Bungie game is like coming back to your cozy home after a long time away. Another thing is, as someone who is new to extraction shooters after getting my start with Arc Raiders, being able to play a more in-depth, difficult, and less friendly game in this genre is intriguing to me. And as a bonus, I don't even have to resort to spending 500 hours learning Tarkov just to get a bare minimum basic understanding of the game under my belt. Third, even the comments from the early playtesters about the game feeling like Apex Legends made my ears perk up. Because despite the fact that I am absolutely cheeks at that game, it was my first love in the Battle Royale space, and I do miss how playing Apex Legends felt. The point is this, I know given all of the things that have happened so far, on paper, I should be way more cautious about getting my hopes up for this game. Even with the delay, I know the deck is stacked against it. I know it will not be for everyone. Hell, it may not even be for me at the end of the day. But against all odds, against my better judgment, I am anxiously anticipating finally being able to boot up a runner shell and explore the mysteries of Tau Ceti. But why? Is it willful ignorance, turning a blind eye to obvious red flags that others keep shouting about? Or is it chasing the dragon of nostalgia, hoping that this game will somehow make me feel like I did the first time I played Destiny back in the beta? Or maybe it is buying into the latest hype machine from the Bungie marketing and art team, hoping that I can ride that high for at least a little while on hype moments and flashy pre-rendered cutscenes. If I'm being honest with myself, it's probably a combination of all these things. But no matter how you slice it, I am excited to finally play Marathon and, most importantly, finally form my own opinion on it. I want to see what it has to offer, and if I find a story worth telling and sharing with you guys when I do finally get a chance to sit down and play, I'll be sure to let you know. And if I end up being fooled once again, then I'll be the first to admit it. Either way, I want you to know that if you are excited like I am, we may be a little misguided and overly hopeful in the face of almost impossible odds. But hey, when it comes down to it, I'd rather be willfully ignorant, positive, and have a chance of really enjoying a game than just harboring hate against it for hate's sake in an internet echo chamber without really forming an opinion based on my own personal experience. But those are just my thoughts. Make sure to let me know yours down below. Like I said, I know that there are a lot of viewpoints out there on this one, and most are pretty valid, so please join in on the conversation in the comments. Also consider hitting all the YouTube buttons, and if you really enjoyed, maybe share this with a friend. If you want to stay up to date on all my adventures, please consider subscribing to the channel so you can find your way back here. But that's all for me today. I'm Haunted House, and as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Make sure to eat well, stay hydrated, take care of yourself and those around you, and I'll see you in the next one, friends.